As soon as I get everybody here, get started.
I know how the people feel. Being all alone, like that always all real. This is like a wake up call. Proof for my legacy. I just can't get dropped to real bars.
Sometimes I need a real guardian angel to help me with the issues that is on the table. Looking at the emotions was painful. Gave up everything in my life. I wasn't faithful in myself. Always have a lot of few assumptions. Writing punchlines after punch, no options.
I was watching lots of movies.
No interruptions. Being myself every day and work on my production. Life just turned the backs on the same day. Got my mind spinning so mad like Beyblade. I was often depressed. The day I want to change my name, thinking out loud. But my hair is all but gone and my memory fades. Staying in my lane, watching across the shore. Feeling still the same. The more I want to live, the harder for the fame. Easier for me to die in this whole game. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. I had to deal with the pressure on my own, so I had to tune the music while I had my headphones. I was a kid holding a microphone, sing the High School Musical in a different time zone. Everything about me is so different. I wasn't ignorant until I heard the significance. When the teacher left, I was always vulnerable. The Santiago asked me questions. I'm always comfortable. Now I was stuck in the dark trying to find the light. I wasn't scared through the roof. I wasn't scared of the heights. I wasn't scared to die. I was worried about the nights because if I lose the chance, then I lost my spotlight. Dealing with the thoughts, my head rings the alarms until you're perfect. Dancing in the dark between my arms. If I died in the battle, then I would be reborn just in case when I drop box airborne. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, put my life on the line. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. Everything you see inside of me fired up instead. Shout out to Trademark, that works with Trippy Red. Shout out to Lil Fast, he perfected his own craft of coming back to rap to explode at last. Before when I was a freshman, I was really trash. Now I got back up with more songs like Hot Flash.
Every single person was
Alerted 3 years ago.
gotta knock
On the door, a cop on patrol. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. Roll for my legacy, this the next chapter. About to be an actor, calculating my daily bar like a factor. Doesn't matter. Rest, I'm an actor. So this is the Road for Legacy song. How this song came about, I had this song stuck in my head. I had this beat stuck in my head for not too long ago. So basically, I thought about the beat. When's the mixtape dropping, Prince? Oh, actually, it's coming soon. This is my 20th mixtape. After my 20th mixtape and after my joint album, I'm about to take a break. Oh, PSA for anybody, for you guys that are watching this, I'm about to start vaulting about almost all of my mixtapes. Time for me to start fresh. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it on Twitter. If not, take a look. If not, it's already there. I just posted that announcement not too long ago. Yeah, alright, anyways, back to this. So, after when this beat came up, because boom bap shit's what I'm into, and like I said in the previous Periscope, so when I encountered this beat was on SoundCloud. I had a huge amount of plays on SoundCloud. So I played it, and I actually liked the beat. I liked the boom bap. So I also liked the jazzy feeling. That's what I was into. So, oh man, everybody left. Okay. So after that, I started writing right away, and I was writing this song when I had to go to a doctor's appointment for checkup, for a regular checkup. So once after a regular checkup, I started writing right away. Started writing bars, thinking of ways to strategizing, to make sure the bars land perfectly, punches, etc., etc., and stuff like that. So once after I started writing it, I finished it. I rehearsed right away. Sometimes I have to take the words out. Sometimes I have to add a word, take a word out, add a word, stuff like that. But at least some of those bars that I wrote landed perfectly. And so once after that, I hit up one of my buddies for a studio time at his house in Upland. I actually booked for like 1 hour session, and I still have to pay him gas because he has to pick me up from my house to go to his. And I sent him a beat, and the day there was the session, he actually picked me up. So I went to his house for laying down my vocals, and I started recording it. There is a live session. It's already on YouTube, so you guys could check that out. Actually, just in case if you want to know where is it at, I'm gonna type it up for you. So basically, you type in Jason Strong, and what you're gonna be looking for is actually a mixtape, cover of the mixtape, which is gonna look like this. So if you look for that, and the actual song of Road for Legacy, and the live sessions, everything else is already there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you guys to take a picture of it, because I've seen them took a picture. Just let me know when you guys are done. Yeah. So to be honest, like I get straight to laying down the vocals right away. Hey Drake, what's horrorcore? Oh, horrorcore. If you guys are watching like a bunch of scary movies, I used to listen to horrorcore. You know what I mean? Like horrorcore is kind of like, it's more like a death rap type shit, and that was like way back then when I started writing it. Still am, but not that much. Right now I'm writing more broader perspective, broader. So this is basically, where I'm at right now. Horrorcore is more like, there has been a huge cases about it. If you listen to Insane Clown Posse, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because most of their songs are like what's good. Anyways, so this is a lot of stuff right there. I only got a lot of stuff right there. But you guys that just joined in, I'm not sure you guys heard it. I'm about to start vaulting almost all of my mixtapes. It's time for me to start fresh. Now I can still use the covers. I can still use the same title, but it's gonna have to be, as long as it has brand new tracks, it's gonna have to be brand new now. Time for me to start fresh. Time for me to start, talk about that. Time for me to start fresh. Time for me to come up with something brand new. Originality is, very important. Alright. Oh, much love, gang. Alright, much love. Salute. So, yeah, so basically, as we got down to, laying down the vocals and everything, sometimes I mess up, but I still redo it, and the bars are right there perfect, landing perfectly. Well, Road for Legacy basically, this is my 20th mixtape, almost about mixtape. After that, I'm taking a break. So, Road for Legacy is basically still got a long way to go. Back then I used to do a bunch of bullshit, but I still, like depression and shit like that, I was able to, get past through. I was able to come up with a song like Road for Legacy. So that's why I said like I had depression. I had to deal with depression on my own. So I listened to the music while I had my headphones, basically saying, even though it was depression and all that type of shit, it's still gonna be, I'm still gonna be listening to a bunch of music. You know what I mean? And after when this shit was going, after when all that shit was going on, this leads me to creating this beat. Now, the last two bars, the first two bars of my second verse is like what did I say? Let me look. What did I say? Let me look back. I said I had my part when I was a kid, holding a microphone, singing the High School Musical in a different time zone. So basically, I had to sing my part. I had my part when I was in China. I had to sing like a bunch of like a High School Musical soundtrack, the Disney shit, and got my part. It was like really short. It was super super short. So around that time, I had, it was cool. I was like, okay, cool. I was kind of humbled and all that shit. I didn't even go, and it was like worked out fine. Still had a good voice, shit like that. In the different time zones, basically, and their time is like it's 24 hours standard format. Ours is like, okay, you go past 12, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Theirs is like, the start of 12, you go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, shit like that. Yeah, so, salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that's tuning in on my Periscope. Salute y'all, appreciate it. And, so after when we're done like my vocals, everything, he starts mixing right away. But first, before he did that, I had to add my ad libs, and you're gonna be seeing like a bunch of ad libs that's like, sometimes my voice could go higher or shit like that. I was supposed to add like another hook with a voice change. Didn't like it, and I actually have to agree because he said he didn't like the idea of adding voice changing every shit like that. So I was like, all right, cool. I actually have to agree. I didn't even like it anyways. You know what I mean? So boom. After that, you get straight to mixing, and those mixing always leads to all right, time for me to record a live session on Snapchat where he was mixing. That's it. It was on Logic, and then people start bumping to it. You'll see it because you'll see that on the live session on YouTube because I posted it already. Just in case you guys didn't get a chance, I'm gonna show you guys right now. See where you look. So this is the one right there. You'll see like Road for Legacy live session. Look for this, because look for mine, which is right here, that has like 13 subscribers, and this is the one. So alright, while you guys doing that, I'm gonna let you guys take a picture of this while I talk. Yes. Let's hear what you guys want to hear the live session? You know what I mean? If you guys want to hear a live session, I might as well click it right now just in case. The song's also on YouTube. I posted it yesterday. So yeah, which one you want to hear? Cause that song I still have it on my computer. You know what I mean? And so like after that we got to after the mixing and all that type of mastering. You just only mixed it, cause you charge like mastering type shit. So okay. I got you. I'm about to play it again. I'm about to play it again, so you guys could catch up. So you guys can catch up to when I'm going. Yeah. So then after that, came home. I dropped the song, and I actually had presented that song when I was in the speech class, and everything went fine. Except I went overboard because there was a time limit on the speech. So anyways, if you guys want to hear it again, I'm gonna play it again. Anyways, play it to the fullest. So enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, this song's also on SoundCloud, by the way.
What's West Coast, the war's in the ritual.
Just so you know. I know how the people feel, being all alone like I know it's all real. This is like a wake-up call, roll for my legacy, I just came to drop some real bars. Sometimes I need a real guardian angel to help me with the issues that is on the table. Looking at the mirror, emotions was painful. Gave up everything in my life, I wasn't faithful in myself. Always have a lot of few assumptions, writing punchlines after punch, no options. I was watching lots of movies, no interruptions. Be myself every day, I work on my production. Life just turned the backs on the same day. Got my mind spinning so mad like Beyblade. I was often depressed. The day I went to chant my name, thinking out loud, but my hair is all but gone and my memory fades. Staying at my lane, watching across the shore, feeling still the same. The more I want to live, the harder for the fame. Easier for me to die in this whole game. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, to the fullest, put my life on the line. I had to deal with the pressure on my own, so I listened to the music while I had my headphones. I had to part when I was a kid, holding a microphone, sing a High School Musical in a different time zone. Everything about me is so different. I wasn't ignorant until I heard the significance. When the teacher left, I was always vulnerable. Miss Santiago asked me questions. I wasn't comfortable. I was stuck in the dark trying to find a light. I wasn't reached to the roof. I wasn't scared of the heights. I wasn't scared to die. I was worried about the nights, because if I lose the chance, then I lost my spotlight. Giving with the thoughts, my head rings the alarms until you're perfect. Dancing in the dark between my arms. If I died in the battle, then I would be reborn.
Just return the favor
When I Dropbox airborne, I started cruising through the games for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. Everything you see inside of me fired up instead. Shout out to Trademark, that works with Trippy Red. Shout out to Lil Fast, he perfected his own craft of coming back to rap to explode at last. Before when I was a freshman, I was really trash. Now I got back up with more songs like Hot Flash. Everything was 3 years ago.
gotta knock.
On the door, I cop on patrol. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. I started cruising through the gates for the second time, waiting for the second chance, waiting for another life. As long as I do better with the treasure that is on my mind, living life to the fullest, put my life on the line. Grow for my legacy. This the next chapter.
As a rapper,
Start to be an actor, calculating my daily bar like a factor. Doesn't matter,
think fast like the Flash.
I'm an actor. Yeah, so this is okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much like the song. Pretty much like the song. Shout out to people that are that tuned into my Periscope. Appreciate it. Much love. The song is also not to mention, but the song is on Patreon, by the way. The only way you could view it. Thanks, man. Much love. Yeah, much love. I'm about to follow you later. Later once after this. Yeah, so that's basically like the song, the Road for Legacy. So after that, once after the Road for Legacy is done, I get to work on the brand new song, which stay tuned after, because I had the live session. Because I had the live session for that, I didn't get a chance to upload, and do the same thing like the Road for Legacy live sessions. I didn't have time because I almost got into an argument, but this live session is gonna be is already on my Snapchat. I saved it, and I'm getting ready to export this to my camera roll, so that way I could put into the Movie Maker, for you guys to see, for you guys to see like what's going on, like behind. It's kind of like behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Most of the rappers are recorded this live on session. It's kind of like one of my buddies that has usually have a 12-hour sessions for his EP, and his brother usually records a live session. Not really like daily recording. It's not like that, but it's more like more of like like a kind of like a daily job routine. You know what I mean? So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, I want to thank everybody that's tuning into a Periscope. But by the way, if you guys really want to see it, want to hear the song, that's I'm gonna drop it on. I should be able to drop it on Periscope, but since I can't, I won't be able to, I won't be able to do it. So I might as well just drop the link on Twitter and have you guys check it out. You know what I mean? Alright, I want to thank everybody that's tuning into my Periscope. Stay tuned for another song listening, which is gonna be on Genesis. I'll upload like a live session there on YouTube as well, just in case, so for you guys to see. Alright, like I said, I'm just gonna recap the low votings. Just for you guys to know that people that just joined in, the people that stick around, you guys already know about it. But I'm just gonna repeat the same again. Repeat it just in case that people just joined in. I'm getting ready to vote almost all of my mixtapes. The only reason I'm getting ready to start fresh. Time to start fresh. I could still use like a bunch of I could still use the old the covers, the same titles, stuff like that, but it's gonna have to be brand new tracks. If you see my 18th mixtape couldn't upload on DatPiff because of I don't know, some sort of copyright. So I ended up posting on Audiomack, which is already there. But my 19th mixtape is already on DatPiff, called Birth of the King, the Tower of the Dark Age. It's still there. I got like a bunch of plays. I'm just not gonna show you guys how many plays, downloads I got. I'm just not gonna do that right now. But the 20th mixtape, called With the Wars and the Rituals, will be dropping soon. It's probably gonna come out soon, because all I need is like, one more track, and I'm good. And I'll do like a little live listening sessions for you guys to hear. Alright. Thank y'all for your support. Love y'all. Peace.